As if life couldn't possibly get more screwed up. Hey everybody, I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64, and hey, we're playing Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Why? Would you like to tell them, Mr. External Hard Drive, as to why we're playing Birth by Sleep? No? Okay, then I will tell you. My external hard drive died, and in doing so, robbed me of every single planned project that I had. Even the ones that I was currently working on at the point of this going up, such as South Park The Stick of Truth and Pokemon Shield. Elgato also crapped out on me, so yeah, we're pretty much just left to going to a big project that can save me time to work on other ones. And you know what? It's Birth by Sleep. Anyway, in the last episode, we started out our journey as Terra, only to find out that we failed the Mark of Mastery exam and have been dispatched to protect the Princesses of Heart. And in case you don't know from the way the trees are designed in this world, this is Sleeping Beauty's world. Each of the Birth by Sleep characters will start in a different world, and we'll carry on going through each of those worlds one bit at a time until, you know, they're all finished. Terra starts out in Sleeping Beauty's world, Ven starts out in another world, and Aqua starts out in another world, but we haven't unlocked those worlds yet, so it doesn't really matter.
The ones the Master mentioned. These are the Unversed.
Yeah, don't they look like shadows, huh? Yeah, I guess they were losing their creative touch around this point, but who cares? These are the Unversed. They're going to be your main level-up fodder in this game. They don't give off a lot of experience. They're remarkably pathetic in that regard. So you'll be leveling up a lot on your own in this game, so just be careful. There are ways that you can grind up better than just going to each world, but you're going to start out the game very weak early on, so do not expect to breeze through this game, these early portions of the game as any of the characters. Honestly, of the three, I'd say Aqua probably has it the easiest because she starts off with knowing so many powerful spells. But Terra and Ven aren't exactly like completely inept either. They all have their uses to start off the game, but that all drastically changes once you get at certain points in the game, because at certain points in the game, Terra and Aqua eclipse the usage of Ven, because I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I just cannot really use Ven too well. But that's why we're not doing any of the extra game content as him. But that's for another time. For now, we've taken on all the Unversed, and yet the music's not stopping. I don't know why the music's not stopping. Terra, why is the music not stopping? Oh, because there's still one left over.
No, you don't.
Bitch, where do you think you're going? Well, I'll let you get there, because I want to explore first. You know, pick up some treasures, find any doodads and nifty things. Because we're probably going to need them. Believe it or not, we'll probably need them. Whatever this game has to offer. A potion, a pulsing crystal. I will talk about the pulsing crystals a bit later because they're used in command synthesis, which is this game's version of the Moogle Shop. We can't explore past that wall of fire. That's green and purple. I think we know whose color scheme that is, but we're not going to worry about that until we see that. It, him, or her, depending on who it is. But I think we all know who it is. I won't kill the mood, though. Okay, this is the sticker. Remember in Kingdom Hearts 2 where I kept calling all the puzzle pieces stickers? This is why, because I played Birth by Sleep first. Or right, Birth by Sleep, these came out first, but whatever. Collect the crown stickers throughout each world, then you can arrange them in the sticker album in your reports to rack up points. If you rack up enough points, you will receive powerful items and commands, including a new command style called Rhythm Mixer, which will make some of the post-game fights very much broken. Now, with every command that you have, you also have the finishing command. As you've seen, when you rack up enough attack points and that gauge hits the top, that is your finish command. You can gain more experience through different means, such as walking around, collecting enough coin, collecting enough muni, all that jazz. Melding commands, on the other hand, you can create entirely new commands simply by combining, say, quick blitz and sliding dash, and then utilizing one of those crystals that we have, we can get ourselves a new command, and then a new ability on top of that, because we only start with 2 abilities in critical mode. Because yes, we're playing critical mode, and it's just that insane. Now, as you can see here, wherever you put one of the stickers, you get a different amount of points. So if you put the balloons on the ground, you'll only get 5 points. But if you put the balloons in the air, you'll get 7. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Good thing I know what the hell I'm doing with all this. Let's save to make sure we don't lose our progress. I mean, Birth by Sleep is probably the easiest Kingdom Hearts game to get into, because all you really have to do is just play one character's experience. You don't have to keep going through all 3 just to restart the project. Except now when I have to do that because my external hard drive is a piece of shit. Make sure I got everything. And we're good. And goodbye. There you go. Good job, Terra. Nice-ass castle right there. And welcome to the Enchanted Dominion. The Dominion of Princess Aurora. And, of course, her.
What's this? Why aren't you asleep, boy? That fool Flora cast a spell to put everyone in this castle into a deep, deep slumber.
Who are you?
Why, I am Maleficent, as all who dwell in this kingdom would know. Now you must reciprocate the introduction. Who are you?
I'm Terra. What do you know about those monsters? The ones who attacked me.
Now why would I give a thought to creatures so base, so inconsequential?
Well, they are base, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm looking for someone. Ever heard of a man named Xehanort?
That name is not familiar to me. Is he an outsider like yourself? Oh, but wait. I do remember someone leaving the castle.
Tell me, what was he doing there?
I couldn't say. I can only be certain he was not from this kingdom. If you're curious, go see the castle for yourself. There, the entrance is past the bridge.
Thanks.
Perhaps he did speak about imprisoning the light. The light could be so many things. Could he have meant Princess Aurora?
Aurora.
See, I don't know why they give Maleficent such a bad rep. Here, she's helping Terra, and she's being such a nice host. Better than anybody else in the castle. I mean, look at what Maleficent said. They were all asleep. Bums.
So long.
But as I said before, we are playing critical mode. So because of this, our stats are lower, our enemies are more powerful, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We will more likely die in this mode than we would in any other mode in Kingdom Hearts, but the one plus side is, once we beat the game, we can access all of the bonus stuff just by beating a small percentage of the game, that being story mode. We don't even have to do any of the side quest shenanigans or missions that this game has to offer for us. So if you're just one of those guys that wants to breeze through this game, critical mode might actually be fun for you. Unless, of course, you like don't care about any of the bonus stuff that comes after the game. In which case, I'd say just do easy mode then. And then you can be left in the dark like so many of us were who had the PSP version of this game and were like, wait, what the hell's going on? Who's this? Who's that? And crap. Because that game... Because the PSP version of this game, which this is lifted from, that version of the game was very weird. It missed out on a lot of the stuff that the Final Mix version, which we're playing now, does include. And because of that, it left us basically in the darkness about what the heck had happened to everybody in the aftermath. I mean, some people we knew damn well what happened to them, but others it was a little different. So instead of, you know... Ooh, hello, treasure. So instead of just the usual shenanigans like, oh, well... Excuse me, you fat bum. You fat, clearly ripped off of a heartless bum. Ooh, we're gonna level up soon. So on top of that, there was also a lot of things that made the PSP version of this game, believe it or not, actually better than this one. Which is very rare that I would say that, because there were things done in the original version of Birth by Sleep that has never been attempted in a Kingdom Hearts game since. And it's actually really disappointing that even though we got a ton of interesting new things, like interesting modes, interesting boss fights, and shenanigans, but there were things about it that I really enjoyed. But we'll worry about that later, because right now we're doing the story mode, which was on the PSP version of this game. And I'm gonna die. Thank goodness I have potions. Now, magic is very weird in this game. Like, you won't have full access to it early on. And you'll end up getting, say, a potion that appears available at a shop for you to buy, or a command that you can find randomly out in the field. But, like, sometimes you'll get them very early, sometimes you'll get them very late. It all depends on how often you meld your commands and how often you visit shops, because yes, there are shops in this game. Unfortunately, unlike in the first few Kingdom Hearts games, they're not all run by different people. They're essentially, in this game, all run by Moogles. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but whatever. Yeah, we can't get that sticker, unfortunately. We'll need to be able to jump high or fly through the air to do it. Terra technically can't fly in this game, but there is a way for him to get that, don't you worry, my lovelies. They wouldn't just leave us like that, in the dark, unable to complete our mission. That would just be silly. Now, with these D-Links, as I mentioned earlier in earlier episodes, which were recorded months ago, mind you, you gain the power of your opponents, of your friends, or allies, or comrades, or whatever the hell it would be. So, as you can see here, Terra's attacks become faster, as Ven is more of a speedy, balanced character, whereas Terra is mostly about power. So his attacks will be faster than, say, Terra or Aqua's, but they won't do as much damage unless you beef up Terra to do that damage, because Ven, like I said, is not a character that's motivated on strength. He's motivated on speed and versatility. Any other unversed? And what the hell's up with this door? Nice enchanted door, princess. But I got a key. A big-ass key. And that'll open the door like it's nothing.